everyone, it's another day in UP Mindanao, and I'm actually going to walk around the campus asking some questions to my friends about the linear model of communication. And the first lucky friend that we have here is Krisha. Hi Krisha.
Hi Ivy.
So can you help me with my project?
Yeah, sure.
So my project is all about the linear model of communication. So what do you know about the linear model of communication?
Linear model of communication.
Mm-hmm.
Linear model of communication is considered as one-way process because the sender is the only one who sends the message without receiving any feedback from the receiver. The sender is more prominent here, which is not applicable in human general communication, as in human general communication has to have a feedback from the receiver to have the interaction between the two parties.
Oh, really? So, how many types of linear model communication do we have?
There are actually 3 types of linear model of communication.
Really? 3 types? So, hi, Jasso.
Hi.
Hi, so, we're just talking about the linear model of communication, and Krisha mentioned that there are 3 types. Do you know one type?
The first thing that comes to mind is Aristotle's model, which is thought of in the 300 BC by him himself.
Aristotle.
And, yes, the very guy who taught Alexander the Great.
Interesting.
In ancient Athens, ancient Greece, where politics, free speech, and democracy is a big thing. So he constructed this based on what he observed, which is that the speaker would encode a message based on the occasion, which the receiver would decode, and the message would have an effect on the receiver.
Oh, so that's the Aristotle model of
And
communication.
it's mostly involved in public speaking usually.
Public speaking. Interesting. So, how about some examples? Vera?
Hi Ivy.
Hi. So, how about some examples for the Aristotle?
So I'm going to go to the cashier. Maybe we can talk along the way.
Sure.
So we already know from Jasso that it is mostly about public speaking, right? So the most popular public speaking that we have now is when politicians give their speeches before elections, right?
Yes.
The speeches they make have an effect on the people. Are they convinced or not? And of course, in our school, we have rallies. It is also an example of Aristotle's linear communication. So, is there any other? I'm not that sure, but those are one of the most populars.
All right. Thank you very much, Vera. So, Roselle, hi. Hi, Veri. So we were just talking about the types of linear model communication. So, other than Aristotle, do you know any other types?
Actually, I do. I know one from Berlo. It's called the SMCR. That's what it's called.
Yes.
And it stands for sender, message, channel, and receiver. And it's different from Aristotle's in a sense that it focuses on the message itself. It really looks into the messages content and how you treat it as well. And it, for some reason, this communication model has a few down points, like it has criticisms because it doesn't really have noise, so it's not realistic either, and it doesn't involve feedback, so you can't really tell if it's effective at all for the receiver. And the sender and the receiver should have the same frame of reference in order for them to have the same understanding.
Yeah, so that misunderstanding would be prevented, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so how about some examples?
Some examples?
Yes?
See, this is noise.
Yeah, this is noise. So, some examples for the SMRC? CR? Sorry.
I got that.
Yeah.
I can't really think of examples right now, but I can see my fellow UP student maybe.
Oh, yeah, I know. Hi, Riza. Hi, Riza. So we were just talking about the SMCR. Yes. Thought I'm gonna get it wrong again. So, do you know some examples?
Yeah, but I think I need to
Oh, sure.
I want you to think of this. It is a tiring day for you. And you just want to sit favorite TV drama. And you turn on TV. Obviously, you turn on it. And after turning on the TV, you saw a specific hair product advertisement. And it says that when you use their shampoo, you'll be free from any hair issues, like, for example, dandruff. And in connection to the SMCR communication model, the sender would be the brand, or I mean the company brand that creates the advertisement.
Yes.
The message would be the meaning of the
Content.
Yeah, the content of the advertisement that says that when you use their shampoo, you'll be free from dandruff. Then the channel is, of course, the television, and your channel will be your sense of sight.
The eyes.
Yeah, yes, the eyes. And lastly, would be the R means the receiver, and that is you, the one sitting in the couch.
Oh.
I guess I'm here.
SMCR. All right.
Hi. Oh, here's Virgo. I think she can help.
Thank you very much, Riza.
I gotta pee.
Happy peeing! Anyways, Ferville, so we were just talking about the types of linear model communication, Aristotle's and SMCR. Any other types of communication that you know?
I have in mind the Shannon-Weaver communication model. The Shannon-Weaver communication model was initially created by Shannon, where he created it for effective technical communication, specifically the telephone communication. But later, Weaver adopted it and applied it for all kinds of communication to develop into effective communication. This model has concepts of sender, encoder, channel, decoder, and receiver, wherein the sender or the encoder creates the message, chooses the channel to send the message, and the channel is the media that is used by the sender to send his or her message, while the decoder or the receiver receives and decodes the message that was sent by the sender. So I think that's the basic concept of the Shannon-Weaver communication model.
Oh, so how is it any different from Aristotle and SMCR?
I think there was the concept of noise and feedback, wherein the noise is the physical disturbance of a communication, such as the environment, the sound of the people talking when there's a communication that disturbs the communication that is ongoing. Then there is the concept of feedback, wherein the receiver sends a message directly to the sender to heads up the sender that he or she receives the message. So I think that's the edge of Shannon-Weaver communication model apart from other linear communications.
Wow, thank you very much, Ferville. How about some examples? Do you have any examples?
Ate Tere, I think you can help us.
So I was just asking Ferville about some examples for the Shannon-Weaver model of communication. So do you have any examples?
An example, okay. An example would be I'm an editor in a news in a printing company, and then I'm gonna contact my reporter about having a meeting, and then I'll tell them, hey, we're going to have a meeting, and there's this noise disrupting my message, like the message is muffled, and then he's just gonna receive the message as, hey, we're gonna have a meeting, and yeah, all she gets is he or she doesn't even know what time the meeting is, because the message would be cut because of the noise.
So that's in one of the examples.
Yeah.
So
It's one way.
So what is the difference of linear model of communication compared to the other models?
Oh yeah, like I said, linear communication models are just, linear, unlike the interactive communication models wherein sending and receiving of information would happen continuously. So, yeah. Hey, how about you, Ivy? I think you have some thoughts in there.
Wait. I'm actually camera shy, but anyways, this is my project. So we've discussed about the Aristotle, the SMCR, and also the Shannon-Weaver, and it was stated in the Shannon-Weaver that there is actually noise and feedback, which sets us apart from the Aristotle and the SMCR model of communication. Now, for the linear model of communication, he also said it that it's a one-way channel. It's a one-way street. There's no feedback. There is feedback, but it's minimal. So I think there's not much to explain for the linear model of communication, since it's not really that complex. It's just communication. you telling the message, not waiting for anything, not waiting for a reply. So I think that's it. And yeah, thank you for helping me. Bye. Bye.